Hey, Tanya.
What's up, John?
I tell you what's up. We're going to talk about if the ship was overran by kids, how you can get away.
Stay tuned. We'll tell you all about it.
All right, first off, we're going to give a disclaimer. We love kids. We're just going to give information that if the ship is getting a little rambunctious,
You know what? Yeah, I mean,
and you just want adult
they're just
time.
having a good time. We
Right.
understand all that. But there's times when you just don't want all
Yeah,
that
you just want a
commotion.
little adult time.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
So one way is seek out if they have adult-only area, like a solarium on Royal Caribbean. What's the one on Carnival?
Serenity.
Serenity.
On
And-
Carnival, yep.
Right, and most of them is 18 on up.
Didn't one of them get changed to 21 and up, though? I want to say it's Carnival that changed it to 21 and up.
Yeah, it'll be posted.
Yeah, I believe
It'll be
on their
posted.
Serenity
Yeah.
things, it's 21 and up now.
So with that, 21 or 18, young kids cannot be permitted in there. If they are, they have to be escorted out. If they're looking for their parent, they get something, whatever, that's different. But they cannot stay in that area. It's adult only. Also, for instance, Disney is called the Tube, and that's adult
for the adults.
adults area. They got bars, they got nightclub, they got different things back there. So there is adult only
Areas on every ship.
Yes,
Yep.
definitely. I didn't think about this one, but this is a good one. Book a later dinner, because most kids get tired. So if you do an early dinner, most of the time at
The families are going to the earlier times.
at the main dining room, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you book a 6 o'clock dinner, most likely it's going to be mostly families and kids. But if you just want a nice, intimate dinner with your loved one, book at 8:45, 8 o'clock dinner, whatever that cruise line offers, and might not be overran too much. And here's another one, too. If there's a lot of kids on the ship, we came off one, Wonder of the Sea, and there was a lot more, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, this last one we were on was loaded with kids, and for the most part they were pretty good. They were running, having a good time.
Yeah.
A couple of them I saw, little ones, eating their food and just dropping food as they're walking, and parents just ignoring it. I'm like, oh, that's a good slipping hazard. But you know what? Just keep in mind, you are on a ship, unless you're going on an adult-only cruise.
Right.
There will be kids. Some ships more than others. Princess, when we were on Princess, there wasn't as many kids, and they were very well behaved.
Right.
So,
Right.
and we're not saying that they're not well behaved on other cruise lines, but you get the different ages and different issues. So,
Right.
like I said, we were teens once, so we know kind of how the teen thing is and how they can behave, and they don't realize they might be disturbing people sometimes. But
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but there's ways around it. Here's another way. Most of the cruise line have upscale restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it costs a lot of money to take a family out to a steakhouse, paying close to $50 per person. So, with that being said, most of the time it's adults in the upscale restaurants. Not saying there's no families, but if it is, it's limited.
And I do know that on Wonder of the Seas, and I don't know, it might be the same with other ships as well. I know Disney too, I think. I don't know if it was 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
Oh, curfew.
Curfew.
Yeah.
If you're under 17,
Yeah.
you cannot be
Yeah.
out past 10 or 11.
Right.
So I think that's a good idea too,
Yeah.
because that's the nightlife for the adults to be out. The adults might be out, having a good time. But,
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like that they do that.
Yeah. Another one is when you're in port, if you've been there a couple times, stay on the ship. Stay,
Oh yeah, the pools they're not
Yeah.
as crowded. If you've been to that port before and you just want to enjoy the cruise ship or the pools or the jacuzzis or hot tubs, whatever it is, best time is when people get off for port.
Yeah, we did that in Costa Maya this time, and I'll tell you what, we could have done anything. Water slides, swimming pool, whatever we wanted.
Yeah,
so.
It was pretty empty.
Right. Another one is late night shows. You know, if you have the theater or movie screen, do a late night one. Because most of the kids, you know, they go to bed early and you have less kids there. Or like Tanya just said, what do you call it? Like nightlife, the discos and stuff like that. You know, take a little nap, stay up late.
I know on Royal, I think Carnival has one too, a card room type thing. If you want to go and read in there, people play card games. It's pretty quiet. I've only seen adults in there. I mean, maybe teenagers might go in there too, but I've only seen adults in there, and it's quiet in there.
Yeah.
So it was a nice, quiet little room to go to, play little cards, read a book, whatever.
And another one, seek out adult-only activities. We got one booked on Carnival Horizon when we go to the ABC Islands, which is Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire. We got adult-only catamaran snorkeling.
That's nice because we've been on the catamarans, and you know, this isn't putting down kids. Our kids are older now, so you know, I'm sure when we have our grandkids down the road, we'll be back to having little kids around again. But we do like to find some activities without the kids stepping all over you or hooting and hollering and crying. And it's just nice to have that break.
And we're not one of these older people go, hey, you stupid kid, get off my foot.
No. In fact, some of them, they have us cracking up. So, you know, we don't mind being around the kids, too.
We're just giving pointers if you're looking for ways.
So please don't come at us in your comments attacking, saying we don't like kids. So.
Charlie, you're not a stupid kid. No, you're not.
And this is Sidekick Charlie. He hasn't been in the videos lately because he's been too busy. Now he wants down. So, all right.
So, Tanya might not agree with this one, but try a thermal spa or book a cabin with a thermal spa suite. Most of the kids are not going to take a spa day.
Well, it's expensive unless the parents, you know, unless they have money and the kids are doing that. But I don't have anything against doing that. They are a bit pricey on any cruise line to do those, and even to get your nails done. I mean, you're almost paying triple what you could pay to get your nails done before you go on the cruise. I know it's the experience, and some people get onboard credit, and they like to use it for that. But I did the massage one time on Carnival, and I don't know if it was the type of massage that I got.
You got deep tissue.
I will not do that ever, ever, ever again. I walked out of it. I had bruises, and like I said, it could have been more of the deep tissue one because I know they have different packages. But I don't know what I got, and I kept telling her it was hurting, and she's like, relax, relax. But I literally left there. We got home. I did have bruises.
I think that's a good question to ask.
That?
What kind of massage is out there that won't hurt?
Because we're not a deep tissue.
Right. Because we're not.
But then he gets them and he likes the massages.
Yeah, so. We're not spa goers. I mean, if it's there, we'll take it. But, you know, if you're familiar with different massages, give us a good one that won't hurt Tanya. How's that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not really into that. I'm not really into all that.
All right. So I know this. Half Moon Cay, I think Princess Cay, I also believe Coco Cay. They have adult area onlys on the private islands. So if you want just to chill out on the private island in a cabana, off by yourselves, where you don't have to hear, you know, kids playing, which is fun. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
but this is if you want it.
Different when you're outside versus a small little area on the ship.
You can book a cabana or whatever you want, an adult area only, and have a good time on their private island, and don't have to get stressed out.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So, and here's another one too. There is cruise lines, I want to say cater, but majority of their clientele is an older generation. For instance, Princess, they do have an older clientele. We love
still
Princess.
Have a great time, though. It doesn't matter. I mean, a few years back when we
age is just a number.
Yeah, we have a great time, and we met a bunch of couples that we had really enjoyed Princess. So
Holland is another one, I believe, that
we've
caters.
not been on Holland yet,
No.
so we're just going by what we've heard. So if you've been on Holland, let us know.
So before you book
About
your
that.
cruise, and if kids get to you, I say definitely stay clear of Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Disney.
And, and maybe Carnival, unless you're into the school year when it's not a break time.
Right. If you
There'll
go
be less kids
off season.
if you go off
Yeah.
season, like when when the kids are in school.
Right.
Or
You're gonna have some, but it won't be
don't plan it during Thanksgiving break, Christmas
Right.
break,
or spring
winter break,
or-
spring break.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely spring break.
Yeah.
We've been on a cruise with a spring break, and let me tell you, they do not have parent supervision, and they can get crazy, but they have a good time. But it can get crazy. So if you're not looking for that type of excitement, don't book on that time.
Right. So the Carnival, Cruise Line, Royal, Disney, they're going to cater to the families. All there is to it. So before you book a cruise, do your research. Call up the cruise line. They'll let you know, what the age bracket is, or what they cater to, or stuff like that. So these are just
Or you have Virgin Cruise Lines. You can always do that.
Yeah, I think
Be on kids, but
I
that's
think we're
geared more
too
for
old.
the younger. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're a little bit over the
threshold.
threshold to go on that
Yeah.
one. I mean, we could, but then they would all be kids to us.
Yeah. Oh, man, they're going to bed at 11 already?
Yeah. It's like Princess. You remember? We was like ghost town after 8:30 at night, 9
8:30,
o'clock.
9 o'clock.
It was
yeah.
ghost town on the ship because
Yeah.
everybody went to bed. But
I'd say 90% of the people were sleeping.
Yeah.
Or
you could tell the ones that were
if not
nightlife.
sleeping, they're in
Yeah.
their cabins getting tucked in.
Yeah.
But I would say some of these ideas are good. Remember, disclaimer, it's not what I believe. It's just an article I
Yeah,
seen
we're just
that
putting this out there for you guys
Yes.
to decide on your own.
Yes.
If you want to cruise with kids, great. You know, if you have grandkids you're bringing on a cruise, that's awesome. I mean, we're going to be doing the same thing one day down the road.
We are?
No one's pregnant right now. No one's having grandbabies yet. But down the road, I mean, we're
Right.
going to be doing the same thing. And you enjoy it with your kids.
definitely.
I know I would if mine were little again. So enjoy it. We're not saying don't enjoy it. We're not saying don't bring your kids. But if you are not looking to be around kids, these are just suggestions.
So, if we have grandkids, is that open season? I can book a Disney cruise?
That'd probably be the only time I would enjoy a Disney cruise. Disney cruise, for me, it was great, but I would have enjoyed it more having my kids be smaller or having grandkids that I can enjoy through their spirit of seeing them and their excitement.
I'm a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid. I get a thrill watching him get all geeked out, but I'm like trying to avoid the characters and he's walking us right into the characters. So it's all good. Disney's coming up with my family in November, so we're looking forward to that. And not a cruise, just Disney in general.
Disney World in Florida.
Yep. So
All right. So, that's all we got for you for this video. With that saying, love you. See you on the next video side.
And if you enjoy our content, remember, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe.
Nope.
And if you like the videos you're watching, hit that thumbs up.
Help us grow.
Comment below if you have any questions. Please keep your comments respectful. I've had to delete a few that people were just being flat out rude. And they'll watch one of our videos and immediately not like us. And we know that happens anywhere, but you don't have to like us. Just keep your nasty comments. We don't appreciate that. And you will be blocked from our channel. But everybody else that enjoys our content, we do love you. And
We'll see you on the
that's
next
the end of
video
that.
side.
Take care, all.
Bye now.
Bye.